Hello, this is H.G. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Bravely Second End Lair. Let's see if we can find some more information in Old Sagitta. I think, Anya has some new stuff to say now. Why we didn't find any of this stuff before, I don't know. Well, yeah, not to mention all the monsters inside. Angry face. But, okay, I want to change one thing about my setup here for Tiz. Let's get him on the black belt, so that way it could help, well, it will help boost his crit rate, which might make him able to kill enemies slightly more reliably. But otherwise, let's see, yeah, most of us are at full here, so let's head on back in and go to the end this time around. If you didn't see the previous episode, I already got the treasure in the upper left, so don't worry about it. But, okay, so over here, we got this central room that we need to find a way to get through over here. So what we need to do is use these crystal switches, just like back at the Twilight Ruins. I wonder if there's, like, some significance to that. But anyway, yeah, use those switches there to get on through to this side. And then I need both the red and the green pillar up in order to walk across them to move on with the dungeon. But first, I want to pick up a little treasure around here. Alright, and after that battle, we mastered Catmancer for Magnolia. So that, yeah, I don't really care about the ability that we got there. I just really wanted to get slightly better stats by mastering the job class when I use it later on. But for now, I want to do the same thing with black magic, mostly to unlock dark, which is really powerful later on. Gripcast all isn't as extraordinary as it might seem. I mean, like, I could use, like, Astrologian buffs on the party, but I would never do that. So, yeah, but I still want to master the job class anyway. Again, for the stats against enemies or bosses where some of them are weak to dark elemental attacks. But now, for Magnolia, let's see. Let's keep her, well, let's move her over to Spirit Magic now and get rid of the battle items set up there. I'm going to have to redistribute some things, but that's fine. But let's see. Okay, so, yeah, you definitely want to have Spellcraft, Full Charge, and Good Measure. Now that I don't need JP up, I can use all of these in tandem on her, and we've got Black Magic for Spear in order to fuel, Full Charge there. But, okay, so we got that ready to go. Let's change the setup. Let's get going on Rods of Fire. Not that I need the fire elemental part, but now she can absorb MP with Spear, so she doesn't need the Lilith's Rod to get the job done there. So we'll just leave her like that, and we'll keep the Lilith's Rod on you, since he does, well, he can. I was going to say he doesn't have the ability to drain MP, but no, he could use Spirit Leech, but I'm not using Catmancy for that purpose, and I think Lilith's Rod would be slightly stronger anyway. But, okay, so we need Precog and Whisker Sense on some others here. So let's see, I think I can get rid of Waste Knot, or maybe Speed. Yeah, you know what, we actually gained a level there. I think I have enough agility, yeah, 52 agility should be enough to make me act before enemies most of the time. Not all the time, but enough to where I think I'd be comfortable getting rid of Speed 20% up on him. And don't forget also, Black Mage has relatively low agility as well. So let's see, yeah, 53, that'll be good enough for us. Okay, and then I need to get Precog. Let's see, why don't we get that over to Tiz there? So let's see, we'll put that, yeah, we'll get rid of Waste Knot there. And then, yeah, let's change things up. Yeah, I quit the Bare Knuckles because I was fighting another Iron Golem there. But, okay, so let's see. Masamune, we got the Black Belt. That could help out, too. Well, I was going to say, I think we're good to go. But, no, actually, I need to heal up after that one. a little more. That ought to be good enough. Yeah, Adia's never going to be using MP in the pirate job class. I really don't care for the piracy abilities at all. I mean, maybe debuffs could be useful sometimes, but like you got double damage, and I think there's like a quad damage or whatever that one's called, Imp Strike. That's basically 4 times damage. But you'd hit the damage cap long before you would quadruple your damage, so yeah, it doesn't exactly sound like the best plan. But, okay, yeah, we'll just leave her on Warfare. Trample is more than good enough to get the job done. So, yeah, we had to go up and around here, so that way I could raise both of the pillars there and end up on the left side so that we can get up here. Yeah, you couldn't do that on the other side. Well, it looks like we got something important here.
Everyone, take a look at this tablet.
Is it a tablet? I mean, it glows in the dark.
There's something inscribed on it in my language.
Oh.
Or rather, the language of the Sagitta.
Same difference.
It looks really ancient.
It
the
does?
words are completely worn away in places.
Oh. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, this looks like pretty advanced technology to me.
I'll translate the bits that I can read. Let's see now.
How would they have, like, kept up with this sort of thing? Like, the upkeep? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Is that, like, the compass of space and time? We haven't heard about that in a long time. What do they even want with it anyway? They're not doing anything with it. Oh, okay.
Spatio-temporal compass?
Well, isn't that the same thing?
That sounds an awful lot like the compass Professor Norsen was talking about.
Spoiler alert, it is!
That's as much as I can read. The rest is illegible.
Nuts.
Don't worry about it. There may be other tablets in better condition. Let's find them.
Well, at least yeah, the enemies are easy enough to deal with around here. Can I read that again? No, we can't. Okay. But over here, yeah, we got another tent event here. But before we do that, haha, let's pick this one up. And then I would like to get into another battle before initiating the tent event there. Wow, I'm getting really lucky with getting these battles, like, right before I'm doing these tent events. But, okay, so, yeah, we're looking pretty good there. So, yeah, why don't we, take a rest here. Little early, though.
You, what's the holdup?
What do you mean?
Okay, it's ready. First up is roast chicken breast in garlic butter sauce.
That sounds good.
Ooh, that sounds good. Especially with rice. Second is a ginger-glazed pork tenderloin with extra gravy.
Well, I would only expect the best from you.
Très magnifique! A true feast!
I also made whitefish marinade with red peppers and spicy cucumber pickles.
And it doesn't sound so good to me.
That sounds absolutely heavenly. With a bowl of rice on the side. Yep, I'll definitely be wanting rice with that. Make mine an extra large, please, Chef.
Very well.
About that.
What do you mean?
Come on already, I'm starving! Bring on the rice!
I don't have any.
What do you mean?
Enough joking around already.
I'm serious. No rice.
What's the worst that could possibly happen?
Are you out of your mind? What do you mean, no rice?
We ate it all.
You make all those dishes that go perfect with rice, and you forget to boil any?
Oh, I don't know how we boil anything out here, but okay.
Well, I didn't forget. We just didn't have any in the stores.
Well, he does have the heat spell, so...
Then why didn't you buy some, you dummy?
I thought you guys were buying food.
Well, I checked before I went to the market, and we had plenty, I swear. The sack was nearly full.
Well, that would be a lot of rice, considering all the stuff we carry around with us.
Then pourquoi? Oh.
Oh, no.
When Magnolia cooked the other day, remember? Rice on rice with a side of rice.
Oh, yeah. I think that was in one of the recent tent events.
Right. Idia kept asking for seconds. And thirds. And fourths.
I just love the delivery of that line. Yeah, that was just pure gold. Perfect.
Well, excuse me for appreciating a good meal.
Ha ha.
Anyway, let's see how you did. Oh, wow, garlic butter sauce? Oh, so good.
Well, yeah, I mean, he told you.
This ginger pork, oh la la, it melts in the mouth.
The red pepper marinade is great. Sweet, and sour, and tart.
Did you make anything for yourself, you?
Oh, and look at this. Whole garlic cloves in the pickled cucumbers. Amazing.
It is good, isn't it? Okay, so there's no rice, but
We have everything else.
I baked croissants.
Hey!
Pardon me, Master Yu. Would you have any Gatlaio Dijon?
God, I'm old for knowing that reference. That seemed rather out of place, but okay. But, okay, so we're done with our business here. Let's continue taking a look around. Yeah, it does seem really weird that they would have a tent event that early. But there it was. Okay, so let's see. Over here, we need to go under the platform and down to get another treasure around here. Let's see. I think there's one more to pick up on this floor. And by the way, while we're going through here, even though I'm working on Pirate, don't worry about fighting a ton of consecutive battles. Like, don't push yourself farther than you need to, because at this point, I've basically learned everything I care about, or almost everything. I mean, I want to learn Axe lore, but I will learn it by the time it's actually important to have it, so don't worry about it too much. But yeah, we get a little treasure in this isolated area from the second basement level anyway. But yeah, the black belt really helps on Tiz against those iron golems. If he can get a crit, it will let him one-shot iron golems with Godspeed Strike if you've got, like, the bare knuckles equipped on him. So that's pretty nice. Otherwise, he might be a little short on damage sometimes. Depends on how lucky you are. But otherwise, yeah, now let's get up to the second floor. Or, well, down to the second basement level. But, okay, so from here, let's see, how are we looking? Might want to heal up a little bit. I think someone took a little damage there. There we go. Oh no, that was probably because Idia leveled up Pirate, so it increased her max HP slightly there. That's probably what happened. But otherwise, yeah, we're good to go. There is a new enemy around here that I would like to find. I don't think we could find it on the previous floor. There we go. It's like, where do I go? Nah, we gotta go down here. There we go. Yeah, this is really tricky here. Well, there's worse, but we can get a little treasure this way. Well, let's see what we can do against these guys and maybe find the new enemy while we're at it. Okay, so with Magnolia, since she has full charge now, let's go Aspir on whoever has the lowest magic defense. So that would be the first Chimera there. Let's go after them, and then since all of these guys are weak to wind, let's go double Tornado Blast, and that should be enough with full charge to help out there. So because of the combination of Spellcraft and good measure, full charge is applied to the entire effect, which is really good if you're fighting enemies that have less than 10,000 HP. Okay, so for this one, I'm not sure that Edea would be able to get the job done here. So how about we have Tiz go ahead. Let's see, though. I want to switch back to the bare knuckles there. And then, let's see, a few Godspeed strikes should be able to get the job done there. That's enough against them, at least, without exploiting the weakness. So yeah, there you see I wasn't able to deal enough damage. That's why I've got the black belt. So that, well, if I was in a situation where I wasn't as comfortable, I could still have dealt with them. But, okay, so let's see. With these guys, I'm going to have Edea take them out, even though you could exploit an elemental weakness here. Just because you can deal with more situations than Edea can. Uh-oh. Well, at least we got him anyway. Man, we're using a lot of our BP, though. No, we can't find the new enemy today. Oh, well. But, let's see. With these guys, can I even get my MP up to max? I don't think so. I think that would be really hard to pull off here. Let me see what I can do. Okay, so if we go... Let's see, I need to get up to max MP, though, if I'm going to kill all of them, I think. I'll give it a try. Let's go with Lilith's Rod. I don't think that'll be enough, but maybe Double Lightning Blast will still be enough to take them all down without full charge. Oh, I think that is enough. Hey, all right. Usually it's close in the 50s somewhere with what MP I can drain, but well, that time we barely escaped with our lives. But, yeah, we did take quite a beating there. Not quite fast enough, but that's okay. We'll be fine. Okay, that ought to be good enough. Okay, so, yeah, get you back on Warfare. We're good to go. Continue onward. So, yeah, if you can't see where I'm walking on the exploration map here, just look at the mini-map. Well, I don't know if that's a mini-map, but the map on the bottom screen. Let's see, if we go over here, we can get a little treasure while we're at it. We can't get over to the left, though, unfortunately. But we can go up here to pick up one of my favorite pieces of equipment in the game, the Lambent Hat. Unfortunately, at least to my knowledge, there's only one of them in the whole game, and it's just as good as it was in the first game, boosting lightning damage by 25%. So that's pretty nice. And it's got decent magic attack while we're at it, too. So she's not going to lose too much off of, well, whatever the best magic boosting hat would be at this point. So yeah, definitely give it to her. And then we'll continue onward. Especially since she doesn't have the amulet to help out her damage. Okay, so with this one, this can get a little tricky. So let's see. I want to go around this way first. And find a new enemy! What do we got there? Silver Chompers! Just like all the other versions of them, they have ridiculously high physical and magic defense. Okay, so to deal with these guys, I think I would want you to do that, although he's not at max MP. I wonder if he could get the job done. Tiz could get around the defense problem with Godspeed Strike, but I want to be able to examine them in the same round. So this might not be the best time to do this, but I'll give it a try. Let's go with... Let's see, where are you? Okay, Magnifying Glass, get that there. And then I'll just go without full charge, and hopefully I'll still be able to kill both of them without using another character to help out. Silver Chompers also have an ability that I think causes your party to run away. Or maybe I'm thinking of another version of them later on in the game. So, like, you could fight a whole bunch of consecutive battles, and then they force you to run away, and you lose everything. Yeah, that really sucks. Okay, well now I don't need to worry about examining. So yeah, let's just make sure we're faster than these guys. How fast are they anyway? Yeah, they're pretty fast sometimes. But yeah, look at that defense and magic defense. Holy cow. Okay, so Godspeed to Mimics. Hopefully I remembered to equip the bare knuckles on him. Okay, I did. Good. And that's also why I've got Masamune and with triple wield equipped on Tiz, because yeah, those guys, the Silver Chompers, are considered aquatic type enemies, so he can exploit both creature types in the same battle. So that's pretty nice. Okay, so with these guys, I don't know that Edea would necessarily be able to win the battle on her own. Oh, she probably could, since we did get that Brave attack there. So yeah, we can go ahead with this. Okay, so bare knuckles, we're good to go. Now I can get three tramples. In addition to wanton destruction. Okay, we got the flyer. Well, we didn't need the extra BP after all. Unfortunately, I can't really use Catmancy that much right now with my, well, the way I have everything set up right now. So we'll just have to, well, do what we can. What do we got? Okay, the Chimera would be the best choice to drain MP. Then Double Tornado Blast should be good enough to take out all these guys. That's a bit of a weak Asphere, but we got the job done anyway. Yeah, I'm not fighting any more battles after that with everyone so far in negative BP there. Holy cow. Okay, so over here, the problem with this one, unlike the previous floor, is that both of the switches are on the other side of where we can get up top there. So I can't just, like, go through one end and then come out the other, no. Unless we go over here. Yeah, you can just walk across there, and then we'll be good enough. We can't go into the wall here to get whatever that sparkly thing is, so don't worry about it. But we gotta find another way to get over there, I'm afraid. But let's see what we got at this terminal, or tablet.
Look, another tablet.
Erdrick's tablet? No, that's another game of yours.
Let's see what I can read.
Probably just about as ancient, though. Oh. Nuts. Well, I wonder what happened to it. Oh, I thought he said he was sued, but no, issued apology. Oh, okay. Nuts. Well, it's a little late now, isn't it? Oh, okay. Well, that would explain a lot.
That's where the inscription ends.
I wonder why it ended up in those sea caves anyway.
So somehow, the compass eventually found its way to Ansheim. All these years and years later.
Evidently.
It's interesting, for sure. But I don't think it's going to help us save Agnes.
Yeah, totally useless. Pay no attention to that.
Right. What we need now is a way to get to the Skyhold.
There may be tablets with more useful information. Let's keep looking.
And risk our lives while we're at it. Well, not that it's that risky. The enemies are pretty easy, actually. But, okay, so, yeah, let's continue onward over here. Alright, and after that battle, we mastered the Thief Job class for Tiz. And I think that's everything that I care to work on him for quite some time. Yeah, wow, we've mastered a lot of job classes for him. But for now, I'm just going to leave him as a thief there. I mean, I suppose I could make him into a ninja, but I wouldn't really use it that often. I've already got dual wield. That's mostly what I would care about anyway. But if you want to work on a different job class, hey, go nuts. But yeah, I think this will be everything that I will need. Oh yeah, what did we learn? We learned Shakedown, which lets you steal from all enemies in a single action there. So I could use that and then mimic it a bunch of times, and that would be pretty useful against enemies that counter single targeting physical attacks, which would include Steel or Mug. But in general, I don't use it a ton. I mostly just wanted to level up Thief for the stats, and another reason way later in the game. Oh, I don't want to be up here though. I want to go down here. Okay, then let's see. For this one, there it is. Like, wait a minute, I can't walk through that wall. Okay, then we gotta go around here. There we go. Yeah, one thing I really like about Godspeed Strike, it sounds like it really hurts, which is because it does. But first, let's see what we got going on at the moon base. Nothing that extraordinary. Oh well. So let's see, now we're going to start running into much larger groups of enemies. Or at least more frequently, that is, anyway. Okay, so from around here, let's see. You could walk around here, but I think that's just a dead end, if I recall correctly. So let's go up here and down to the lower level. And then, yeah, there it is. Whew. I wasn't entirely sure. But yeah, keep an eye on the bottom screen there as I'm moving around this part. Whoa. That's a lot of these guys. Let's see, I think you could deal with them. Oh, I forgot to heal up. Does that matter? Not right now, but maybe I'll have a better option coming up here. But, okay, so, we got Lilith's Rod going here. Let's see, let's go Double Lightning Blast, so that way I can make sure that we kill the Iron Golem at least, and that should be enough to kill the others as well. I would like to get a White Wind in at some point in time, before the enemies try to murder me. Uh-oh. Well, we got a Brave Attack, that might help. Oh, none of us have, White Wind other than you. Well, that'll make things interesting. But, okay, so, we got a couple more of those chompers there. So, let's see. Could Tiz kill all of them? He might be able to. Let's see. Okay, so I would need, like, 5 BP, which I do have on him. So, yeah, why don't we give that a try? Let's go Godspeed Strike. 3 mimics, and that should barely be enough. But with Magnolia, I'm never going to get this spell to happen before Tiz does. But I'll try anyway to drain MP in advance of actually needing it. And we're just going to have to be careful. Maybe revive someone if we get... Well, we won't get ambushed because I got precog, but you know what I mean. Okay, so for this one, normally I wouldn't want Edea to try and take these guys on by herself. But since I do have that Brave Attack, I might be able to do it. But I think I'd rather have Magnolia try this one. Yeah, I'm a little hesitant on that. Yeah, why don't we have Edea take these guys out? Let's go with Wanton Destruction and a few tramples. And then with Magnolia, since she's probably a little faster than Edea, I think she'll be able to get in Aspir first. Or not. This could be really, really bad. Or not. Phew. Barely had enough damage to get the job done. That Wanton Destruction dealt, like, what, 1,500 damage to the Iron Golem? I wasn't sure if she'd be able to damage them enough with, what was that, Trample there. But okay, so with Magnolia, well, now I don't have a choice. So we'll go Aspir, and then pray I don't die before I get Lightning Blast up their ass. Okay, well, at least we'll get full charge. Yeah, there we go. I wasn't sure if I'd have quite enough damage to kill the other guys with Magnolia, because she doesn't have the amulet like you does, but nope, we made it. And we got level 6 Black Magic, but let's keep her on Black Mage until we master it. And I also, yeah, now let's heal up there. Whew, that could have been dicey there. Okay, so a little bit of healing for everyone. There we go. I'm surprised I haven't needed as much healing. Usually by this point I'm like halfway down on my MP for Edea from healing so much. But okay, we're done with that. Okay, so where am I? I can't see! No. Let's see. Okay, so we got that. And then before going over to the middle, I want to go down here. Let's see. Let's see, can I? Yeah, I can go right over here. So some of these you can walk through, but others not so much. Oh, well, I could do that over there. But yeah, you can't necessarily walk everywhere around here. So you gotta walk around in a set pattern. And just remember that in Latin, Jehovah begins with an I! Or wait a minute, though, that was the second test, wasn't it? Not the third one. Whatever. But, alright, so after that battle, we, got up to level 9 to learn X-Lore for Edea, and that'll be really, really good for her. Normally, I would want to bring that over to Ninja, but because there's, well, the Iron Golems that are inorganic enemies, I think I would actually be better off going over to Catmancer instead, because I already have max proficiency with Knuckles, so I need less support points, or slots, for, increasing my weapon proficiency there, and they're already good with axes anyway. X-Lore will be a staple of my setup long term, just not right this very minute. Okay, so, let's get rid of that, and then I want her to have dual wield. So even though I have to use 2 support slots to get dual wield going, it's still slightly better than Ninja. I could probably deal about like 20% more damage to Iron Golems than as a Catmancer than as a Ninja. Okay, so we got the physical attack there. Okay, so we get that. I'm thinking if I want to put like Waste Knot on Tiz there, maybe, because I could get rid of like the physical attack boost if I really wanted for Edea there, but I think I'll leave that alone. Catmancer also has a slightly greater strength modifier than Ninja does, so that also helps out its damage a little bit. But I think I'll just, stick with what I've got here already. We've already got max proficiency there. So Catmancer has a hit count scaling of 18 compared to 12 for Ninja, so it's not quite as good in that regard, but the total damage, at least against Iron Golems, will be slightly better with Catmancer. But we don't need JP up on anyone anymore. Now, I know what you're thinking, viewers. H.C. Bailey, if that's the case, why even bother fighting consecutive battles anymore? And the answer is experience and money that we can still get from them. So it's still totally worth it to keep on trying to max out your the number of consecutive battles you fight. See, we can't reach that chest yet. So let's go over this way first. Well, at least I save after making all those changes. And then get a little treasure that we couldn't get before. The Trident, one of my favorite pieces of, weapons in the game. Well, it's still a piece of equipment, but the nice thing about Trident is that it is lightning elemental. So now I could use that instead of the knuckles, the bare knuckles on him against the Iron Golems, because we got the same boost. You'll still deal 50% more damage, whether it's the creature type or the element that you exploit there. So why don't we give that to him? I could even give him the Lambent hat to boost the damage with Trident, but I don't think that's necessary. But I would like to free up the slot, so that way I can get even more crit rate for potentially one-shotting an Iron Golem with Godspeed Strike. this way. But yeah, let's get back to where we were before. And get back to the center of this place. Or this floor. Get over there in the first place. There's also an enemy formation you can encounter, not 7. That would be bad. No. 4 silver chompers at once. You can just use Zeus's wraths to kill them, though. They do not have very much HP. They rely on their physical and magical defense to survive. But yeah, that works around it. Okay, so I need to get up to that little treasure in the middle here. And you need the blue pillar to be up in order to get over to it. To pick up the Gaia gear, which I wish was really good, but it's not that extraordinary. There's not a ton of enemies that are weak to Earth, and even when I use Earth Elemental attacks later in the game, I can already hit max damage anyway, so it's like, why bother? But I'll hold on to it anyway, just in case. Maybe I'll figure something new out or whatever. Okay, so now we need to get that blue pillar down. So let's get over to the blue crystal. Yeah, got a bit of a itchy trigger finger with fighting consecutive battles there, but we're okay. Yeah, now we can just leave the blue pillar down forever. We don't need it anymore. Just get out of the way. And then I need to lower the green pillar. That's why I went over there first instead of doing this while I was doing my backtracking before, because I needed that to get to the blue crystal. And now with the green pillar down, we can get to the red crystal. You got all that? But before getting to the red crystal, I want to pick up a little more treasure while we're here. Then we can go do that. And now that we've gotten the treasure, we don't need the red pillar down, so we can just get to the upper level to get up there. Yeah, it's a little tricky to see where you can and can't walk, even if you have the floors right there sometimes, so... Not to mention the lack of perspective.
Oh my, this tablet says...
Or, well, it's a fixed camera perspective, but yeah. So what do we got going on? Ah. Nuts. Right? Like, all those things, like a compass with nearly unlimited power and a rice cooker. I mean, really? What do you mean? Oh, well. Well, 34, that's it? Huh. Tough luck, huh?
He was still so young.
Yeah.
And yet, this isn't gonna help us fly to the Skyhold either.
Yeah, sorry, we don't give a damn about your deaths.
Hold it together, you. Nobody likes a whiner.
Well, I'm not hearing any solutions from you.
Yes, ma'am.
Ha ha ha.
The Buster ship? Could that be?
You mean like your ship?
We're moving on, Magnolia.
Or maybe like the ships we have at the moon base there? That
Coming!
I can't really do much with? Not anymore. Not anymore. But, okay, so let's see. From here, let's see. I want to go to the lower level. If I can get around here, I can pick up a little treasure while I'm at it. Uh-oh. Looks like we're getting close to boss time there. But yeah, now let's get back up. Man, you know what? Why not show you guys a battle with these guys? Let's see. I could use pretty much anyone but Idea to take these guys out. But let's see. I could use... Let's see. Some Zeus's Wraths. And I think that would be a good idea to have Tiz take care of that. So go with one of those. I think I'm only going to need like 3 of them, though. But I'll mimic everything anyway. Yeah, there you go. As long as you got Attack Item Amp and Barrage, we can deal with them pretty easily. Okay, so with this one, though, can I drain enough MP to get up to max? I think so. Barely, but I think so. Okay, so who's got the least magic defense? The Chimera, as usual. Okay, so let's drain a little there, and then, let's see. I'm gonna need lightning because the Silver Chompers there have a lot of magic defense, and I'll need that in order to be able to pierce it at all. Okay, that should be enough. Yeah, there we go. Whew. I wasn't entirely sure if I could deal with that. Uh-oh. This could be a problem depending on what the next battle is. I'm pretty sure Magnolia can at least win this battle, but Edea, with the setup that I have for her, is not that extraordinary on this floor because she has no way of dealing with high defense enemies since she's my pure physical attacker. But I think Magnolia can still deal enough damage with Lightning Blast there. I mean, Edea does have a Sonic Boom that ignores defense, but it still doesn't deal a ton of damage, especially against enemies that aren't weak to wind. Okay, so with these two, since I know Trample isn't going to do a whole lot of damage to them anyway, let's go with double Wanton Destruction, and we'll see how that works. Well, we got the one. Yeah, there you go. No more battles after that one. That will be more than enough. Yeah, we're gaining levels like mad here. Okay, so we got that. Yeah, why don't we heal up? Yeah, that's the MP I'm more accustomed to seeing Edea have by the time we get to the end of this place. Okay, I guess we didn't really need that much healing, but, well, it'll help with trample damage a little bit. Okay, so getting around here can get a little tricky. Can't get over to the right from this side. Okay, so let's see. Let's go down here first. Or, well, up here first. And then get over here. Yeah, there you go. We get the Ancient Bow. This is a little stronger. I forget if that's the one that has another creature type to exploit. No, I'm thinking of another one a little later in the game. Okay, never mind. I'll hold on to it. But I don't expect it to be specifically useful. Okay, so I want to go... Let's see, if I go over here... Let's see, can I go this way? Yeah, okay, there we go. I knew what I was doing all along. But, yeah, my map has a treasure chest icon in the lower right there, and I couldn't tell, is that on the upper pillar or on the lower level there? So I wasn't entirely sure, but we got it. Okay, now we want to get back down to the lower level, and that'll take us over to the end of the place. Got all the treasures and everything we want. Another way you could deal with the Iron Golems is have Tiz use a Pantheon's Wrath with the Attack Item Amp and Barrage, and then just mimic that 3 times, and that'll be more than enough to get the job done. You might only need 3 Pantheon's Wraths. Well, you only use the 1 and then you mimic it, so... But, okay, so we're good to go here. I don't think I really need to make any changes to my setup. Although I might want to rest up here. Yeah, you know what? Why don't we do that? Not an absolute necessity since we're almost done with this place. But it could be helpful. Like, especially for trying to use Vigor Tonic on someone instead of draining MP constantly. But, yeah, we might want to save. Why do I get the feeling that I'm about to be ambushed by some gigantic beast? Well, let's find out.
This seems to be a record of the many inventions Altair was responsible for.
Is that how you pronounce it? Altair? I always thought it was Altair. I forget if they, like, had that name in spoken dialogue in Hex's Force.
This whole list? This Altair guy must have been a real genius.
Yeah, really?
What do you think, Magnolia? Is there anything useful here?
No, not really. We just completely wasted our time.
Well, let me see. Soft-boiled egg cooker, pressure cooker, sewing machine, safety razor. I suppose this section is all household goods?
That's not very helpful.
Stethoscope, anesthetics, artificial limbs, microscopes. These must be his contributions to medicine.
Well, I suppose a pirate would need, like, a peg leg or something.
The suspension bridge, windmills, water wheels, threshing machines, furnaces, dock designs, sailing vessels, cruise ships.
Well,
Oh my.
that doesn't really help.
Gunpowder, small firearms,
We got those.
automatic weapons, torpedoes, armored vehicles, battleships. I feel like we're getting warm here.
Well, yeah, that thing's kind of glowing.
Here, what about this? The airborne battleship Sagittarius.
Hey!
Airborne battleship? He invented that too?
Well, I mean, we had a flying vehicle in the first game, so why not?
That's what it says. And also that it was newly deployed to Old Sagitta.
Oh. Well, there's no battleship around here. Unless the whole place is the battleship.
If we can get our hands on this battleship, we can get to the Skyhold.
Hey!
Let's return to the village and see if Mr. Lotus knows anything about it.
Oh, okay. We could do that, too. So, no boss? I can just teleport out of here and no one's gonna bother me on the way out? No, actually, there is no boss for this place. Kind of strange here. I wonder if there's some, like, plot significance or symbolism as to why Sagitta Forest and Old Sagitta have no boss there. Plenty of monsters, but no boss to fight. We haven't had a boss to fight in a while. But alright, we're done with our business here. How are we doing there on Black Mage? Ooh, nice. A little better than I would have expected by this point. Okay, so on the way out of here, let's see, now that we don't have inorganic enemies to deal with, it's better to switch Idea over to Ninja for the foreseeable future. Mostly for the hit count scaling that they've got that is so good. By the way, Thief also has hit count scaling of 12, just like Ninja does. You just don't have dual wield. Not that that especially matters. But, okay, so, let me see. So since we're going to be fighting demons on the way back, let's see what I can do with the setup here. Let's go with, let's see, Eye of the Wolf. Or wait, no, I don't want that. No, I would want Barrage and maybe Axe Lore. That might be better. Or I could go with Katanas. No, actually, how about we do this? Let's give you, or give Adia, Whisker Sense, and then I can get Waste Not. Oh, I thought I had something else there. Well, this will be fine for now anyway. Oh, I guess I could give you, like, a triple wield or something. Yeah, that ought to be good. Yeah, let's get that over for you. And that way we've still got Precog and Whisker Sense going there. Okay, that ought to do. Ninjas have decent proficiency with swords. So we might as well put those to use. And yeah, let's keep you on the power bracers. And there is one more new enemy that I'd like to find around here. Oh, now that I think about it, did I get all of the bestiary entries from the place? I should have, with all of those consecutive battles that I was fighting. Okay, phew. I was worried a little bit about the Silver Chompers because they're not as common. Yeah, there's that ability, Make Like a Tree, that they got. But, yeah, it makes you all, your party, run away, not them. If they run away, then the battle ends and you get the you get the rewards that you normally would get out of it, but if they make you run away, you're screwed. So, yeah, there you go. Yeah, exactly there. Oh, no purple pen entry this time around? Okay, never mind then. Haven't heard from that guy in a while, huh? But let's see. Okay, so we got all the queen moths, and where was the other guy? Oh, yes, over here. Okay, so yeah, iron golems. Okay, we're good to go there. What was it with the aerial enemies? At least I thought. Yeah, chimera. Okay, good. We got all the enemies done, at least in the dungeon. Let's see. I was thinking if I wanted to change anything with Tiz, actually. Let's see. Why don't we put you on a sleep blade so that we can exploit the demon creature type? And then, let's see. I think I'll just leave that alone. Maybe go for a bow. Yeah, why don't we put that new ancient bow to use? I wasn't really planning on doing that. But it'll give the artisan... No, it wouldn't, because I'm not going to use regular attacks with it. Yeah, we'll just stick with the black belt there, then. Maybe I could use, like, some Masamunes to boost my crit rate a bit more there. What do you got, then? Yeah, that'll be good enough. I don't really need attack item amp at the moment. But I think I'll just leave him alone for now. I don't want to make too many major changes. But alright, let's get back to shore and take off. Well, I would like to fight one more battle around here. Okay, well, these guys aren't the ones I'm looking for, but I'll see what I can do. I'm not in a huge rush to get all of the bestiary entries out of this place, because you can find them in another dungeon coming up eventually. So for now, we'll just go with this. I think the beach terrain and the grass terrain have the same enemy formations, if I recall correctly. But we can just keep on fighting half-naked demon ladies. Why not? Let's see. With these two, though, how about we have Magnolia deal with them? Yeah, that'd probably be a little better. Okay, so I don't think I even need 2 tornadoes. Just one with needle would be enough. Overkill! Yeah, the beach and the plains have the same enemy formations, or the same enemy domains. But, okay, so with these two, let's have you take them out. Even though Lilith is a demon, she's not weak to light, but it should be good enough with arrow on the 2 of them. Just casually hitting max damage at this point. Hey, there we go. There's the new enemy. Tuful? Teoful? Or I don't know. Fawful? No, that's another game of yours. But I would like to kill them. Let's see. They are weak to Earth, if I recall correctly. But Idia's going to be able to take them out easily enough anyway. Oh, no, not another one of those. Just a trample that I think will be enough to take out both of them. Okay, so what do we got out of these guys? Oh yeah, they're also weak to light. Okay, good. For some reason, I feel like these guys should have a lot more HP. No, I think that'll be good enough. But yeah, let's get back ashore there, or get off, whatever. Let's see, I would like it to be nighttime, though. So how about we enter the ship? I need to change my setup a little bit anyway for dealing with the enemies on the ocean. And then, okay, so with Idia, I'm going to want her to use katanas again. So let's go with the Samadare and a few Masamune. And a good black belt to max out the crit rate setup. Normally, I probably wouldn't even bother with katana lore, because ninjas are already pretty good with katanas. But since I have nothing better to do... Actually, how about we do this? Let's go like that. That'll be better. Okay, so we got you going there. And then, okay, all those katanas. Let's do the same thing for Tiz. Let's see, I really don't need the battle item stuff anymore. So let's go physical, quad. Let's get precog and katana lore. Yeah, I don't think we really need barrage at this point. The enemies are gonna die pretty quickly anyway. But I can get a lot of katanas going here. Okay, you're good to go there. You're good to go there. Actually, no, we're going to be using lightning magic. So yeah, we might as well just leave that on her for now. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm looking at Anya's there. Yeah, I mean, Magnolia had a starship. Oh, well, I don't know about that. I didn't really see a ship anywhere. Then again, I said the same thing, you know, Hana. Well, maybe I didn't say it, but I was thinking it. But, okay, yeah, we're done there. Let's see, yeah, let's make it nighttime for now. And that'll be good, because the enemy formations at nighttime, both on the ocean and around Florum, are much more favorable, in my opinion. But can we find out how to fly back at Sagitta Village? Find out next time on Let's Play Bravely Second End Layer. This is H.G. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.